Geelong and District Football League. We are the Raiders from all around Geelong.
Start of the first term, he goes up and he gets it. Would you believe it? So he's got a good vertical leap. And he gets the first tap down for Bell Post Hill. Still in the middle. Scrappy play. Comes to the back of the pack. Nobody can really get an effective takeaway quickly. Whitney's in there as well. Ball spills free. Comes towards centre wing. Fantalla's in the middle there. He's wrapped up. The umpire will come in. Ball it up.
On for the upset.
Here we go. Wilson goes up. Wood gets it down again. So great play by him. Once again, scrappy play. About 15 around the ball. Over the top of it. Good ball up. Wood goes up. Wilson gets it down this time. Tries to break free. Page through the middle of the back end of the square. Tries to get it. On centre wing now. Collins in the middle. He's repped off the football. Pack develops right on centre wing. Ball spills out the back. Fursland had it. There was a throw, said the umpire. Anakie with the free kick. Right on centre wing. And it'll be Gatt. He goes towards Collins. Takes the mark. In front of Razmosky, point of the square at half forward, goes towards centre half forward, but standing his ground, taking the mark. McNamara read it the better. And Pittman just turned away from the ball just at the wrong stage. Short little kick to Baird, sets him a task. Handball back to McNamara off a standing start. Kick back towards the middle of the ground, might be okay. Razmosky got it some support. Zulik runs through the middle. Bounces, right foot kick towards full forward coming out, taking the mark.
Great kick.
And Baseley was on a long lead there. It was a great kick from Zulix, and he got Caleb Baseley 25 goals this season so far, and he'll shoot from 45 out slide angle. So great movement through the middle from Bo McNamara at half back. Sets up Caleb Baseley for the first of the afternoon. Comes in now. The umpire, the whistle, the runner's got to get off the ground or away from Baseley. He's standing right behind him, so he does now. Don't know how the runner was going to impinge, but anyway, he comes in now. 45 out, slide angle, right foot kick. Good off the boot, might have just veered away at the end. It has and through for first term.
And it's great to see Jimmy McCauley turning up to the Bell Post Hill today, eating a pie.
Jimmy Parsons quick kick into Rickett. Rickett along the boundary for the Anakie side. Steve Rickett accepts a handball. Long kick there at half forward already, and that's a good movement of the footy there by Anakie as it's Pittman diving forward, takes the mark, kicks forward again, inside forward 50. Tack on the footy is great there for Anakie. They get it over the top. Doing well, Lolicato, handball forward. Can they get the last kick in that goes now towards the top of the goal square? Good work, Anakie. It's they need a quick response here if they can get it. Now the Bell Post Hill defence under real pressure. Fantella throws the ball, said the umpire. He was tagged by the jumper when he dropped the footy. So it's a free kick, Anakie, 25 metres out. Fairly acute angle, but the opportunity here to respond to the goal from Bell Post Hill. Phyllis has the free kick.
Must have been a better kick than I thought it was. Then I thought it was a point.
Well,
sorry, I'm with you.
Bell Post Hill.
I'm with you. Phyllis now comes in. Not a bad look
Yeah,
off the boot at all. There's the first goal of the game. Jamie Phyllis for.
And he goes up, and Wood gets it down again. Roved in the middle quickly. Handball came back on a standing start. Wilson didn't know he was looking for the handball. He kicked it in the end. Back towards the middle of the ground. Handball to a standing start. Wilson, they're all standing in. Gatt was standing there waiting for somebody else to pick it up, I think. In the end, it was a kick off the ground in the middle by Page. Goes towards half forward. Handball came back in looking for Tobin. Misses him, though. High said no. Umpire said play on. Should have said high. Kick came from McMurray. Goes towards centre wing. 2-on-1. Anakie got the numbers through the middle again. Doing nicely is Phyllis, the last goal scorer, but chopped off by Urquhart in the last line of defence. And they switch the players. They always do. The Panthers comes towards Lima. Got a hand to it. Under pressure. Handball back inboard. Miss Martin as a target. Goes through the middle again. Might be able to pick it up. Lolicado's there as well. Under pressure. Whitney handball to Page. His handball missed the target as well. Trying to take it off him at half forward. Anakie, but they get away again. Zulix breaks a couple of tackles, thought about the handball, then goes with a kick towards half forward. Jovanovic fourth in line. Fantastic punch away by Rickett. Baird comes through, went the man, not the ball, left it behind. So did the Anakie play, and then got a push in the back. There was a high tackle, said the umpire. And it will be a free kick to Bell Post Hill. They go short. That was from Ash Whitney to Page. Back into the centre square. Chips the ball nicely to Wood. Takes the mark. Now forward to the centre circle. Couple of leads on. Tar's one of them. Goes in that direction now. Sets it up for him. Over the back. He can't take the mark. Front and centre was Tobin. Kicked it off the ground about 30 metres. And needed some support and got some as well. The kick came around from Fantella back towards the middle. The big fella takes the mark. Tar. And will shoot the goal from 45 out directly in front.
Same thing, Grubby. Unselfish play. Could have blazed away on the wrong foot, came back into the corridor.
Yeah, he could have, and it was also ordinary play by the Anakie defence. Once Tar was out of the marking contest, they left him. And, of course, the ball come back and he's sitting there on his own. A player like that, you've got to stand on him.
So, Justin Tar, who has kicked 27 for the season. Chance for number 28. 40 out, directly in front. Southern end of the ground, right foot kick. I think he's missed it as well. So one to the left, one to the right to start. This Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 7 minutes played.
Ball comes quickly in for Anakie. Well outside defensive 50. Great work there by
great work.
Kavanagh. Kavanagh gets the kick towards half forward. Nice bit of elusive play on the half-back flank. He's ball's carried over the boundary.
Heaps of Bell Post still players around him. He got through.
So ball thrown in, short throw in. Wilson got to the ball a bit quicker than his opponent there in Wood. He's versatile. He well should have. Wood gets the tap down for Bell Post on this occasion. The short throw in. He was quick enough to...
got to be jumping that high at the end of the game. Big task.
Yeah, he's given away 9 inches.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness gracious. From the throw in, back of the pack, comes to Felsner, eludes a tackle, gets a handball. That's intercepted by Whitney Dillon. Now it comes to Baseley, middle of the ground. Goes down the corridor, lovely looking kick, and that's a fantastic lead. And Jovanovic it is. He's wanting the man on the mark back a couple of metres, but he's going to have to kick it from just outside 50. I think he's capable of kicking that far on a day like today, but he's gone back a fair way. First touch he's had for this game. Comes in. Good approach now. It's a beautiful kick off the boot. I'll tell you what, they're spraying them a bit though, the forwards for Bell Post. That's their Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 9 minutes gone.
Kick in, came to Collins in the back pocket, goes back to whence it came. So right in the goal square, Anakie. And not much movement came for Colliver to kick. He goes, and there Fursland chopped it off. 50 out from goal on the boundary line, drills it back in to the hot spot. Oh, Tar from behind. Colliver got up there, got it down, but the numbers with Bell Post Hill. Kick around the corner from Baseley, and he kicks it. So his first of the afternoon, first
job.
He's only one though.
In the middle, Wilson gets a tap down for Anakie. Coming in off the wing is Fursland. Been good early. Gets a handball clear. Now they Wood round the body towards centre wing. One-on-one contest. There's a good contest here as Phyllis does well. He's been pretty good early, Phyllis. That's good. That's a better throw in. Ruckman get a fair chance at it. Wilson did the better of the contest there. Gets it to ground. Anakie tried to crash his way out of that gap. Couldn't do so. Now it's Urquhart underneath the pack there as the ball's fed out the back of the pack. Oh, they're coming in from everywhere. Post 1-3.
Ball up. Left half forward for the Roos. Handball came out from Phyllis. Page is wrapped up, not going anywhere for Bell Post Hill. Chopped off by Kavanagh, the handball, but the numbers again with Bell Post Hill. Fursland at half back, draws a player, handball over the top, Baseley. Nice little tap on. Dylan Whitney runs through half back, goes to half forward. Rickett got his name written on it, takes the mark. Bowman spreads for him in the middle. He can take the mark and run away, goes towards half forward, kick over the head of a few. Back there, Brad Martin in defence. He can't pick it up though, needs some support, goes to ground. 55 out from the Anakie goal. Pack develops. The umpire says it's his, and he'll ball it up.
It's wet grounds. He mightn't be as good today with the dry track.
I'm just going to say, I don't see him make many mistakes, but he almost made one there.
Wilson got the tap down. Gatt got it free from a handball. Bell Post still working overtime again inside defensive 50. Ball spills free. Was that hold? I would suspect no trouble with the distance. He comes in now. Right foot to give Anakie the lead again. Right foot kick. He's pretty good off the boot. And he's pretty happy, so are his teammates, and the goal umpire.
It's been all right early today.
It's been all right today, though. Oh, a great player.
Wilson gets a tap down for Anakie. Players strive to get it away at ground level. Fursland accepts a handball, quick kick forward. Ball towards forward 54. Bell Post Hill running onto it there is Dawson. He chips a handball, he chips the ball full forward. Collins, the man we're speaking about, picks it up, goes towards the outer boundary, and that was defensive, and that's probably a good play as it would. Beaten on that occasion by Bowman. He's pretty quick. Bowman comes back to look like McMurray out there as the ball gets towards centre wing, but again it's Brad Martin this time for Belpostill, back inside forward 50. Handball out wide, and players allow the ball to
Collins, because he had two friends, the boundary line, and he knew Bowman had a ton of pace to get there.
Yeah, did well. Barton going for the tap down. Umpire pointed the wrong way. Free kick is to Belpostill as the ball now goes inside forward 50. Picked up there by Anakie. It's Collins again. Across the phone. In fact, he goes back to the defensive goal square. Dangerous. Parsons helps him out. Takes the mark. Now he's called to play on, and that's a good kick because Phyllis is on his own. Just inside defensive 50. Half-back flank. Well, they've gone back to Steve Rickett.
Well, that's where the Belpostill player went the first time. Don't protect the short one, protect the long one.
Exactly. Now it comes back, and Parsons has a bounce, got nowhere to kick it to, trying to draw some players. It's not happening. There goes the dangerous crick, and Steve Rickett has done well. He's run from back pocket to centre half back, and surely he couldn't do that all day, Grubby. That's a lot of running, but he's taken the mark. Defensive centre half back for Anakie. They're really playing.
Oh, no.
I was just going to say they're playing
So was I.
at the same game.
A bit of patience, but you've got to have the foot skills to do it.
Dylan Whitney chipped in, took the mark, and has a pot shot from 50 and has missed everything at the behind.
They'd give him a crack, yeah.
Would they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a bloke who's going to go top 5 in the draft.
Oh, jeez.
Kicked 9 yesterday, goes all right.
Wow.
Belpostill on attack, southern end. Wilson gets a bit of a shove in the ruck contest, gets a second tap down. 40 out from the Panthers' goal. Working overtime, Kavanagh got it free. Only as far as Barton off a step. 50 out from goal, tumbles it towards, misses. Through for one behind.
Aim and straight kick, good kicking's good football.
So Parsons from fullback off a step out to 50, looking for Rickett. Kept his eye on the footy, took the mark in front of Wood. Wants to move it quickly this time. Goes now long towards centre wing. Needs a mark. Olicardo comes out. Punched away from the belt.
Like he's a welcome addition to this side. We happened to be broadcasting last year when he had that terrible accident.
I don't know where he is.
Tobin gets it out by hand. At half forward, the Panthers go inboard. Parsons with the sit. Jovanovic comes front and centre. Was sensational from Caleb Baseley. And he kicks the goal. His second and the second for Belpostill.
18.5 minutes gone. Wilson starting to dominate in the ruck, but at ground level, Belpostill doing very well. They have probably got the clearance. Probably through Fursland, out wide, finds a teammate in Whitney, Ash. He goes long towards half forward, Jovanovic, wonderful balancing act, hit the ball with one hand, now he goes goalwards, touched in the goal square. Whoa, Tobin tried to kick it from midair. They finally get a rush behind lead. Anakie 2 goals, 12. Buckley's Entertainment Centre. First quarter scoreboard, 19 minutes gone.
That's nearly kicking in danger, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Parsons, short kick in, finds Colliver in the back pocket. Goes with a tumbling punt towards half back. Numbers with the Panthers, though. They can drill it back in if they can. The handball, short little handball, wasn't great. And Anakie are mucking around with as well. Collins wants to break free, runs through the pack, left foot kick to centre wing. Might be okay. Nobody can take the mark, but it fortuitously falls over the back for the Panthers, and they've got it now. They go towards centre half forward. Taking the mark was Gavin. He goes now with the right foot kick long, vacant goal square, running back with it.
That's
Kick
Costello.
in the corner, Costello, there you go.
There he is.
There's your mate.
Still, probably four of them should have been goals, and they've only got 2 of them.
That's right, Wilson. Tap down again for Anakie. Can they get a centre clearance? They can't. Fursland came in off the wing, gets a handball, stacks on the mill. Just sheer strength. Belpostill trying to take the ball forward. They're 3-1 there. Man on the bottom is an Anakie player. Umpire. Free kick went to Phyllis. I don't know how or why, but his kick goes to Wilson. Shocking kick. Brad Martin watching the footy. Takes a defensive mark at centre half back. Goes wide, and here's the possession game that Belpost plays so well. There's a bit going on in the middle of the ground. Costello and who was that? Sulik. He's done all right early, but he's got the wrath of a few Anakie players out there. The ball back in the middle for Belpost Hill. Lima can't get away. Good work there in the middle of the ground by Anakie. However, the handball does come clear. Dawson goes towards Tar and on the lead, takes a good mark, decides to play on quickly, looking for the goal square. Jovanovic 1-on-1. The ball punched away from him.
So obviously the defence is putting pressure on.
Wilson won the tap from the ball in, which was again short. Ball kicked towards the boundary into the southern end. Ball comes in. Wilson, good jump ahead of Bart. Gee, that's a pretty ordinary kick there for... So we're not going too far at the moment as the ball comes in again. Wilson, backhanded tap, but it's Belpost still at the drop of the footy predominantly. Comes back to Ash Whitney off the right foot toward the goal square. In front, Belpost Hill players and Mark claimed and in fact given.
Yeah, I think he got it.
Looked like Jovanovic to me. He came from behind, worked his way to the front, hit the ball once and perhaps grabbed it on the way down.
I reckon
Fair
he got
assessment.
it on the way down. Yeah, I reckon you've got it spot on, Eric. That's why you're the number 2 commentator. Dick reckons you're the number 1. I reckon Jason's number 1.
Oh, no.
You're just trying to protect your scones.
Always defer to the great man. Always.
Jovanovic.
Oh, he's missed it.
It's gone across and he has missed it. 2 goals, 6-18. That's Belpost Hill. 3 goals straight, 18 Anakie. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 24 minutes.
Collins kicks it in quickly, finds Colliver, then he finds McMurray at half-back. Handballs. They look a lot better when they move the ball quickly. They get it to Rickett on centre wing, and Rickett kicks it around the corner towards half-forward. Called out. Pittman can't take the mark. Front and centre was good from Gavin. Goes towards a 1-out. Lewis behind, need to be in front. Sun gets a kick over the back. It might be okay. They're running onto it. Might be the quick transition again. Great tackle. Fantastic tackle. Goal-saving tackle in the end for Belpost Hill.
Can it be dropping the ball if you haven't actually got it?
See, I'll tell you what, I thought it was a great tackle, but I thought it might have been play on, but they're a lot closer than we are.
Whitney wants to switch the play. Comes to Zulix in the left back pocket, takes the mark. Gets a lead from Carter. He can't take the mark. Turnover here. Felsner at half-forward. Didn't blaze away.
Oh,
Did
gee,
very nicely.
Yes.
Could have blazed away. And I tell you what, he's not a happy man, Simon Gatt. I think he's been getting some from Pisano, and then he got one from Whitney then. And he'll shoot for goal from 30 out, 45-degree angle, and trying to keep the goals coming, the copybook clear.
Well, this is a bit tougher, this one.
This one. So he's shooting on the right side for a right footer in the left forward pocket, 30 out, 45-degree angle. We'll see how he goes. Comes in now. And he's left it out to the right, I think.
Oh, it's at the post.
He's Belpost Hill 2-6-18. And that is on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 25.5 played.
The quick kick in comes for Belpost Hill, marked by Fantella. Still inside defensive 50. Decides to go longer towards centre wing. Barton is a target out there, but great mark in front.
Great play, Collins, too. He snuck in there and shepherded.
Yeah, so good work, Felsner. Chips it to Rickett. Steve, he goes to the middle of the ground. Taken by Colliver. He goes wider again. They're starting to spread the game, Anakie, and this is good footy as it now goes in towards half forward. The kick is not good. Pittman did the right thing, leading to space, but that space was taken up by the Belpost Hill defence. So go wide towards centre wing. Big pack of players out there. Great defensive work. Anakie. Pittman picks it up. Handball out wide. Bowman picks it up. Tries to elude the tackle. That's probably dropping the footy.
Well, he took 2 steps
And,
where he could have got rid of it before he did. So that decision is a holding the ball one and a good one.
Yes, agree with that. Now the umpire has... don't tell me he was about 1.5 inches out of square, was he?
Must have been.
Had to go back. So comes in board, Martin. Towards centre half back for Belpost Hill. Takes the mark. Holding it up. Now called to play on by the umpire as the long kick towards centre wing. Big pack of players out there. Mark not taken. Ball comes to ground. Out wide. Belpost now trying to open the gun. Rickett puts the head down, picks it up. He's immediately tackled. Nowhere is he going.
Well, if he'd have played holding the ball that time, I was going home.
So 27 minutes gone. 3-1 Anakie, 2-6 Bellpost Hill.
Wilson with a double-handed down. They're on the go again, the Roos. They get chopped off this time, and ball spills free. Bairds, his handball's chopped off under pressure. Gavin gave it away towards Phyllis. He runs onto it, 40 out and closing. Right foot kick high towards the goal square, and just across the face, through for one behind. He's kicked 1 goal, 1. Phyllis this afternoon, and they go to 3-2-20 Anakie. Bellpost Hill 2-6-18. Quick kick in, comes towards Page, gets under pressure from Lollicado, takes the mark at half back for the Panthers. To move it on quickly, goes towards the leader Fantella. Collins used the body beautifully, played on, right foot kick back towards half forward, chopped off though by McNamara. Good defensive play, needs some support, goes to ground. Over the top of it, Martin as well. Pittman's in there fighting hard for it. Handball, great to Costello, and it can't come round.
No.
Through for one behind to Nick Costello as well. So they get
Pressure at both ends.
At both ends, yeah.
Ball comes in, Urquhart takes the mark inside that defensive 50 for Bellpost Hill. Decides to go back inboard, finds Lima there. Lima now. Straight down the corridor, and that wasn't such a good kick, but it might come off as the ball now, finally picked up there by Fantella. He's put down after he kicks it. Mark taken anyway for Bellpost Hill by Dawson. Dawson now towards half forward. Thought Tobin probably could have gone a bit harder at that one, but Jovanovic does well. Runs hard at the footy. Gee, I don't know if he'd have hit the legs there, might have been a free kick against him, but he's desperately trying to get hold of the footy. It is. As now Stacks on the mill. The 5 goals in the quarter. Up high was Wood on that occasion. Got the tap down for Bellpost Hill. Now we've got Stacks on the mill again. Umpire here, Anakie.
No, they can't.
Great tap down by Wood, and
They're going
follows
to.
up.
Oh, no.
No, it's marked by Collins right in the goal square. Kicks it to space. Now we've got a foot race on. As it's good work for the Anakie side. 1 against 2, but Pace is going to win out. Terrific work on that occasion. That was by Phyllis. Kick wasn't so good. He follows up in front of our broadcast position there. Players perhaps making
That's a free kick. Should have been to Pittman.
So almost adjacent to our broadcast position. 30 minutes gone. Fursland does the ruck work, and there's fantastic tackling. Page, he's tackled, ball play.
So boundary throw in on centre wing. Wilson in front, gets it behind. Roves by Pisano, gets a kick away. Felsner in front, draws the player, handballs over the top, under pressure, close to the boundary line. Base back.
She's come out to the centre of the ground, this kid.
Boundary throw in to the front, Tobin. Drew a player, gave it back to Page. Got it away to Baird off a step. His handball, though, chopped off by Felsner.
Where's the time on come from?
Don't know. Barton gets it down to the front. Tobin gets ridden into the ground. I smell a punce. No. Play on to the umpire.
It's back.
It's back. Goes back towards Page off a step. Round the corner towards Jovanovic coming out on a long lead. Third in line. Might end up with the football, though. He does. Kicks it around the corner. Can't kick them from in front, and he still can't kick them with Colliver. Sees it through for a rush behind to Bellpost Hill. They go to 2-7-19. They trail Anakie 3-3-21. 31 and a half minutes played.
So ball in quickly for Anakie. Now it's back towards the... that's a shocking kick back to the goal square. Intercepted by Baseley, of all people to give it to. Caleb Baseley.
Geez, that's a good ball up. And Wilson had to stay there. Yeah. Wood got it down. Ball comes back towards Kavanagh through the middle. Gets a right foot tumbling punt towards Pittman at half forward. Past him. Coming out also Gavin. He falls over it. Pack develops at half forward. And the umpire lets it go. And now they have to come. The ball up. Wilson gets it down. Rove, though, by Bellpost Hill. Has been doing a bit of that in the second half of this quarter. Now Kavanagh, handball. Backwards now. Might be okay. Short little kick around the corner from McMurray to Felsner. 55 out. Measures the pass. No mark taken by Pittman off a step. Left foot kick. Can't wheel it around into the goal square. 2-on-1. Martin with that left fist. Puts it through for a rush behind to the Roos. They go to 3-4-22. And they trail Bellpost Hill 3-7-25. 34 minutes gone first term.
Quick kick in comes to Pisano for Bellpost Hill. He goes wide, looking for Page. Can't take the mark to ball. Half forward flank for the Anakie side. Wilson beaten on occasion by Wood. Comes to ground. Held without the footy. No, said the umpire. As Bell Post Hill through Whitney. Gets a handball clear. Now they're away. Wood runs his full measure. Long kick towards half forward. The lead is by Tar and takes the mark just inside forward 50. Nobody in the goal square. If he'd have gone quickly, he would have had the opportunity, perhaps even if it landed on the ground. But now he's going to have to kick the distance. And I don't think the timekeepers have arrived. 35 minutes.
How can a quarter go for that long?
Physically impossible, surely.
By the way, Val, score number 11's gone.
Tar, it's a terrible kick off the boot. In fact, doesn't score at all. So that at quarter time here at Myers Reserve, Bell Post Hill, 3 goals, 7-25. Lead Anakie 3-4-22.
Raiders from all around Geelong.
Like a scone.
Start of the second term.
$3.50.
Wilson and Wood. Wilson gets it down and a second tap again through the middle. Good shepherd by Whitney for Page to get a kick away. Tobin to run onto it at centre wing. He picks it up, handballs it back to Page under pressure. Chopped off by Bowman. Can he kick it up though? That's the thing he does. He gives it away to Felsner. Off a half a step, he gets the kick away towards Gavin. No mark taken at half forward. Across at McNamara. And the pack develops around him. The umpire will come in and ball. Wilson gets it down, Rove to Gavin, does well through traffic, right foot kick with the outside of the right foot, Phyllis towards the 10 metre square, no mark taken, and through for one behind.
Big Stewie from Corio, another one.
Lima, quick kick into overall. Overall, just not that far outside the defensive goal square. Now looking to go longer. Whitney was calling for it on centre wing. Tries to go for the big fly. Can't get up the ball at ground level. Picked up for the Bell Post Hill side. Ends up in the arms of Whitney. Great defensive mark. Steve Rickett over the top of Barton from behind. One grab mark. Chips it inboard. Well done. And the mark taken for the Anakie side.
Young Phyllis, isn't it?
Yes, he's had a great day so far. Phyllis now long towards half forward. It's almost a mark there and a one-on-one to Anakie. It's very close to the boundary line. Picked up by 3-7, plays 3-5. Bell Post just in front. Oh, lovely tap back by Wood on that occasion. Does his own roving. Gets the handball and the kick comes towards centre wing. Barton ahead there of Rickett. Rickett outmanoeuvred him. Beats the tackle. No, he doesn't beat the tackle. That's a terrific effort there from Tobin for Bell Post Hill. Caused a turnover, but Anakie have got it back. Gee, it's very tight in the clinches as Bowman picks up the loose ball. He's immediately tackled. And now it's
Good ground on that. The umpires are getting a bit gun-shy to pay it.
So Wilson, big tap forward, intercepted by Page, about a 5 metre kick.
That went 15, I'm not here.
Paid a mark to, it was Fursland, now it's Wood, and Wood now long to the goal square. It's a great kick. In front there was Baseley. Unfortunately, off hands, it's gone through for a rush behind. 3 goals, 8-26, Bell Post Hill, 3-5-23 Anakie. Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard, 3.5 minutes gone.
Good kick in by Parsons. He's got it out to defensive 50. I think it'll be Phyllis, I think. He's got it. Goes long with a kick towards centre wing. Sets a bit of a task for Gash. He was never going to get there. No. Martin stood his ground. Took the mark easily on centre wing. So the skipper drills it back inboard. It's okay. Finds Wood. Point of the centre square at half forward. Can go lateral to Page. Does so now. Switches into the middle. Off a step. Tries to drill it. Oh, geez. Lacks defence, really, because plenty of time for some players to line up there, and Ash Whitney was one of them, and it was easy for Page just to give him the ball and he'll shoot for goal, 40 out, 45-degree angle.
They just didn't have any responsibility, the defenders, Grubby, did they?
Not that time.
So Whitney comes in, 40 out, sets it up, umpire does not move. Through for his first of the afternoon.
At the boundary line then.
Yeah, exactly. Wilson gets a tap down in the middle on this occasion for Anakie. There's a heavy knock, and it's going to Kavanagh. Put the head down to try to get the footy. Was hit pretty high. Not too sure where to go. decides to go down to the Pittman lead. Pittman hasn't got the pace to get the drop of the footy, and good tackle Bowman on his opponent there as the ball comes to Fursland. Straight down the ground, Fursland. Rickett and Barton. Good contest there. Rickett gets the ball to ground. Terrific tackle, Barton, on that occasion. What's the umpire going to do?
Didn't, it was going to be a ball up.
So, Wilson down to Rickett. Nice
Boy,
little push in the back by Bowman. We all saw it. And Fantella for Belpost Hill decides to, try to go round the man the mark. You don't do that against someone of Bowman's pace. Another great tackle. And, there's some pressure on there at the moment. I don't know how Bowman's still standing. He ran into the back of his opponent, comes back in board. Mark taken by Kavanagh.
Had more tackles than Cameron Smith.
Kavanagh now, not too sure where to go. Chips it short, 2-on-1 in front of our broadcaster position.
Here he goes
back
again.
At the pack. Whitney, kicker of the last goal, gets a nice handball to advantage to Page. Page back over to that was the McNamara, I think, as the ball now back in the middle of the ground. Has numbers there with Belpost Hill. Page again to McNamara. Long kick towards half forward. Kavanagh can't take the mark for Anakie. He does tap it forward. Felsner, nice little handball, drew the opponent over to Wilson. He doesn't want it over the top again. They can't finesse it against a side like Belpost Hill as Lima. Intercepted the handball, gets it towards half forward flank. Very close to the boundary line. Good contact back there. Jovanovic came in very hard there. Good strong tackle, and well, I guess that's what you want your forwards to do. Eventually picks the footy up, gone very close. In fact, it's out of bounds on the foot. Belpost 4-8.
Weisbrook has got the free kick, gives it to Phyllis. They switch the play out wide. It'll want to be a good kick.
Oh, no.
And it's over the back. Fursland falls over. He's got the trusty skipper next to him. Martin draws a player. Kick around the corner. Danger signs here. Wood comes out, but Colliver backed himself and did nicely. Ran through half back, ran the full measure. Right foot kick to Pittman on a lead. Can't take the mark. Bowman in support, handball towards the big fella. Colliver followed up now. Bowman, they're under pressure again. Off a step, Pittman still in the middle of the ground. Gavin to go up, punches it down forward of the centre circle. Olicado, great work too. 1-on-1 at the back. Great.
Don't pay a free kick.
No, Costello.
He's paying a free kick against him.
He paid the free kick against Costello for a push,
And pointed the wrong way.
He did point the wrong way. So, Belpost still out of trouble. Lima goes towards Page at half-back, takes the mark. He goes back in board, looking for Ash Whitney. Good pick up on the half volley. Good handball. He chips the ball back in board. They're in trouble here. Fantella got a bit of space. He goes from the middle. The lead's on. Out from Jovanovic. He can't take it. Colliver's there as well. He tries to push it back to one of his... he's kicked two behind so far this afternoon. Northern end of the ground. 40 out, directly in front. Right foot kick. And the umpire does not move. Straight over his head. So he's first.
Ball goes up in the air. Wilson again beaten on this occasion by Wood. He's done pretty well under difficult circumstances. Wood, he's very good around the ground, but probably getting beaten at the middle. Ball comes out. Good work there for Belpost. Still goes to Tobin.
Another tackle to Bowman.
Ball comes back to Lima. Lima on the left foot. That's not so good. Great work there. Intercepting mark by Phyllis. Tapped it down with the one hand, then took hold of it. Goes middle of the ground. That is a dangerous kick looking for Wilson, but he's got three to beat and can't beat the numbers. Comes down to Pisano. Goes towards the full forward position. Picking it up there, Baseley. Looks for and has found Jovanovic, and a good juggling mark by Jovanovic. Just a little bit too tall in that contest, and has the opportunity here to kick two in a minute. So Matt Jovanovic, and I guess, Grubby, they worked a lot harder to get the ball back into that forward 50. Belpost Hill, I'm sorry you got your mouth full.
Good on you, Eric.
Oh, my God.
Jovanovic now on the long run up, gone back a long way. He's going to kick it from a long way behind the man on the mark, and that's a disgrace.
Back to Parsons.
It wasn't me. It would have been my dad's car.
From full back for the Roos. He chips the ball in, and it's okay. Weisbrook
That's
takes
50.
the mark, and 50. Thank you for the push after it. Ironical cheers from the Anakie supporters. Oh, Weisbrook's got it. He chips the ball out wide. Don't
again.
stand and wait for it. And the ball Bell post Hill. Barton now has got it on centre wing. Goes back towards half forward. Jovanovic goes up. Punched away. 2-on-1 for Anakie. If they can pick the footy up, they can't. Jovanovic does pretty well to hold it in. Now he's over the top of it. Is that holding the ball? The umpire says no.
We'll try and do that now to get that kick. And sometimes it works.
Wilson got the tap down. Bell post still had the numbers. They couldn't get it clear to start with. Now they do. Wood handball close to the boundary line. And boundary throw in. Coming in third as well was Rickett to the side of the pack. Panthers, though, with the numbers. They break free. Whitney's got it at half forward. Long kick towards full forward. Tar over the back, punched away. Good defensive play. Great roving, though. Also by Baseley. His front and centre's been great today. And through for one behind.
27 tackles.
The quick kick in has come from Collins to Wisebrook. Still deep in the back pocket. Where does he go from here? Not enough movement up the ground. There's a short chip and put Colliver under all sorts of pressure. He's fortunate enough to take the mark. He could have got crunched in the contest, but that's an atrocious kick.
I was only kidding. He's playing all right.
So the ball comes in from Carter towards full forward. Big marking contest there. 25 metres out from goal now. Stacks on the mill with the ball underneath about 7 or 8, 9 players. Puts it in the air. Big pack of players. Oh, Wood. Beautiful tap to the back. Looking for Whitney. Can't find him. And, well, it was dropping the ball surely, but not paid as... who was that? Picked it up. Had a pot shot at goal. Jovanovic can't take the mark. It's rushed through once. 5:23 Anakie. Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 15 minutes gone.
Parsons kicks in, looks for Rickett. Can't take the mark under pressure from Pisano. Got the hold in the end. Played for it nicely to Skip, I think.
He should have taken the mark.
He should have too. He chips over the top to Wilson. Wood goes up, taps it down. Very good play because he had somebody in support there. But they couldn't take it with them, and that was the problem in the end. And the pack develops down.
Any side, fantastic team player, isn't
and great spring there to get over the top of the big bloke.
So pack develops again from the ball up.
Well, son's commentating, will you?
Wilson, you're an idiot. Goes to the side of the pack and handball. Great little handball too to Whitney. Came out towards Jovanovic.
He's
over the shoulder. Took the mark. Whatever you want.
No problems with that.
So 20 metres out directly in front. And he
hurt himself
hurt
too.
His wrist, and I think he's had some problems with that. Was it Kavanagh? Might have been. Don't know. We'll have a look. But you can see Jovanovic's not taking the kick, and the kick is Justin Tarr's, and he has put it
in the change box in the middle. Wilson tap down, gets it twice. Wood tries to pick it up. He's immediately tackled by Wilson. Page picks up the crumb. Gets the kick towards half forward for Belpost Hill. Baird does well. Can't pick the footy up, however. He's got some support there from Dawson as the ball comes out. Good work by Whitney. A little chip forward for Belpost Hill. Finds Wood on his own. This is where he's beating Wilson. His mobility around the ground. Kicks it towards full forward. Looking for Tar. He's got 4 to beat and can't beat the numbers as the ball comes to ground level. Oh, that's a kick off the ground. Brilliant work by Baseley. A goal.
Wilson winning the ruck contest, but they're not winning the centre clearances. He gets it down again. Kavanagh now to run onto it. Picks it up. He might be a great tackle from behind. The Panthers keeping the pressure on. Ball spills free again. Anakie with the numbers if they can pick it up. They can't do so. Pack develops. Umpire thrown up now. Wilson gets it down with a thump again, but Brad Martin reads it the better at half back. Comes over, handballs it away. Carter on centre wing, right foot kick long towards half forward. Getting back there, Rickett. Doesn't sit for him. Numbers again with the Panthers. There's a duck of the head there as well. Ball still in the pack, 50 out from goal. The umpire will come in. And you just never know with them sometimes. You think it's going to be a ball up, and all of a sudden the punch comes out. Ball, they're just running right off the back of the pack and through the middle. Ash Whitney kicks the goal.
They're feeding off Wilson and doing it so well. Wilson again got the tap, but they can't clear the ball. There's Whitney in there at ground level. They work so hard, and there it comes, the clearance from Page for Belpost Hill. Still in the centre, but now they've broken it away. As a good running on that occasion by Carter. Takes the mark, chips it, I don't know, that's such a good kick. 3-1 against Belpost Hill, but at ground level, the spoil has got it to Lima. Now he's got Urquhart running from the back line. He chips it forward, and now they're loose. As the mark taken up forward for Belpost Hill. Long kick towards the full forward position. Mark almost Rickett, but at ground level, look out, where's Baseley? Not too...
He's doing a great job.
Boundary thrown right forward pocket. Rickett gets it down. And the Roos might be able to break free. They do so now. Go from half back towards centre wing. No mark taken. Front and centre. The Panthers got the numbers. Ball, though, doesn't quite hit the target. Well, pack develops. And pick a free kick out of there. Umpire lets it go. And at the back, Martin gets it away quickly. Kick around the corner from Carter. Goes to the middle looking for Razmosky. The hold said
Other way, if anything, yeah.
Yeah, so the free kick's going to come back, and it's going to be to White. He goes laterally to Wilson, the big fella. He can't pick it up on centre wing, and then he falls over at the crucial stage, and Barton doesn't. Gets a shepherd from Fantella.
Keep your head up,
foot
son.
Kick. Wasn't great off the boot, but it was okay. Wood made it better. Towards Page. He gets wrapped up. Tries to get the handball away to Wood again, who followed it up. Handball over towards half forward, and Baird holds his ground, needs some support. Handballs it up to Lima. His handball back inboard to Wood. Off a step, full forward. Rickett, though. He goes up off the back of the pack. Collins is there for Anakie. Might be able to switch the play. Goes towards Kavanagh, who'll need to sit for him. It doesn't. Kick off the ground by Dylan Whitney. Close to the boundary line. Oh, he looked for the Buddy Franklin there. That wasn't going to work. Nadaman's on the full.
Get one of them in for a while.
So the ball's in the back pocket for Anakie. The lead has come there from Gavin, and that's on it.
That's 50.
No, umpire.
Might have staged it, did he?
we perhaps didn't see all that happened. Now the chip pass again. Oh, that's a terrible kick, but almost made good by Felsner, but numbers with Belpo still certainly. Terrific tackle by Barton. The ball goes up, half forward Wilson. He's back. Gets the tap down, and Anakie get the clearance from that ball up. Looking for Pittman in front of our broadcast position. McNamara, terrific work under pressure. Martin, he's tackled. There's a throw against Martin. Free kick to Gary Rickett for Anakie. Kick quickly, looking for and finding his teammate. Round the corner, I can't quite see who it is. I think it's
Lewis.
Could be Lewis. And Lewis now called to play on. Goes for and finding Pittman. Pittman ships it to half forward. That's lax defence from Belpost Hill, because all of a sudden they'd created some space, and in that space was Ettridge. Was a goal kicker earlier in the year, I think, Grubby, when we were out there, and knows where they are.
Yeah, he's a boy from Belpost Hill, Bell Park.
Relatively quiet today.
He has. He's played a lot of the time in the forward line. The ball hasn't been up there for a while.
Right. Exactly. So Ettridge now moves in. 40 metres out. Not a bad looking kick, but it's veering to the right also. Just gets in from behind. Been Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 26 minutes gone.
Lima kicks it in short. Finds Brad Martin in the left back pocket. Kick it back to Lima if he wants to. He doesn't. He goes down the line towards half back. No mark taken there at half back. Ball spills free. And Anakie or Bowman got wrapped up, not going anywhere.
Do it. That's how he still does it.
Wilson gets it down, roved towards the back. Tobin got it away. They're away and they're out on centre wing now. Carter, kick over the top to Tobin. Inboard now, left foot kick towards centre half forward. Basely used the body beautifully, then can't pick it up. Colliver keeps his feet, got some support though. Wood gets around, thought about the right foot, then gave the handball back. Razmosky, 50 out, goes towards the square. Basely, half volley, can't pick it up first attempt. Anakie can't pick it up. Hold, said the umpire. Caleb's going to get number 5 from the goal square.
Wow.
Don't know about that.
Well, on a forward line like Eddie Betts.
Yeah. So basically just chips it over the top. Kicks
in the middle. Ball goes up. Barton having a spell in the ruck. He's beaten by Wilson. Kavanagh to Lollicardo. Kick quickly to full forward for the Anakie side. It could have almost been a free kick down there against Ettridge. He pushed the opponent out, but doesn't matter because the ball comes back by hand to the middle. Wilson intercepts a handball towards half forward. Good work there, but mark not taken by safety of the boundary and finds it at minute mark. So all Belpost still in this quarter as Barton tapped to the back. Overrunning the football was Phyllis for Anakie. Now he gets a free kick, put the head down over the footy. He hasn't been their worst player by a long shot today. As now Phyllis decides to drive long towards full forward. The talls are back there. There's a great mark for Anakie. It looks like Ettridge again. It is. And used his body pretty well, Grubby, but to my mind, fairly. It was the one-on-one and body on body, and put the two hands up and took the mark.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about that. And he's a good young kid, actually. His father, Mark, I think he played a fair bit of footy for Corio, if I can remember rightly. Actually, I beat him in the 10,000. Was it the 3,000 metres by 10 seconds he showed me this morning in a 1975 Geelong Addy.
So Ettridge now moves in. That's a better looking
Good
kick.
kick.
They're happy
Good
with
boy.
that up forward. So Ettridge kicks his first.
And the ruck with Wilson off the ground. Wood gets it down. Rove back towards Fantella. He gets the handball back inboard. Missed the target from Wood. Handball to Kavanagh. Wants to get back inboard and give the kick away towards half forward. It's okay. Peters takes the mark. 55 out. Oh, he's called to play on now. He gets around his mark. He goes now off a step towards half forward. No mark taken. The back of the pack. Bell post Till with the numbers so they can get it away. Urquhart does well. Handballs it to Whitney. He goes along the line. Wood goes up. Takes the mark at half back for the Panthers. Thought about inboard to Lima. Just hold the ball up. Goes back towards the middle now. Razmosky has to stand and wait. Can't take the mark. Collins, rarely sighted in the second term. Goes with a kick towards Pittman. Goes up. Can't take the mark. Roved at the front. High tackle was it? Costello made sure the umpy saw it too. And he will take the free kick. 50 out from goal. Slide angle. You kick one, Nick Costello.
They need this, Jace, to finish the quarter off, don't they?
Well, can that keep him in it? Yeah, it can keep him in it.
Where there's hope, there's scones.
Oh, he's passed it. Passed it to no one.
Passed it to absolutely nobody because the Panthers have got the numbers there.
Well, I don't know how you know that. You were looking the other way. You got eyes in the back, tell you.
Ball up, 20 out from the Anakie goal. Phyllis runs around close to the boundary line. If he kicks that, he'll be doing very nicely. Punched through by Steve Overall for a quarter score by 32 minutes played.
So the ball comes in for bell post. Urquhart takes the mark deep in the back pocket. Standing the mark is Phyllis. Chips it further. Gee, I didn't ran to the corner there. I couldn't see Wood standing on the boundary line. The ball has gone very boundary umpire to bring it in. It's a good ball in. Wood, he's done to the footy. No free kick, said the umpire. Players perhaps. That wasn't a push in the back to Kavanagh. I've never seen one. I think Whitney right into the middle of his back. However, the ball keeps going. Urquhart can't pick it up. He allows teammate to come through as the ball kicked towards centre wing. Good one-on-one here. Rickett and Barton. Neither player takes the mark. Ball at ground level. Well, it's a bit off behind.
Well, that's got to be a free kick. He was nowhere near the footy.
So, terrible decision. Ball now for Anakie, goes towards half forward. Gary Rickett gets past an opponent. Handball backwards. That's good. Colliver now kicks it down the corridor. A nest of bell post Hill players there. There's a whistle on
Didn't
play.
have eyes to the ball.
No, that was fair enough.
Yep.
So Costello,
That's
gave the
50.
free kick.
Mind you, the bloke had gone back 15 metres. You had to throw it 15 cents there. We shouldn't have given 50.
So Urquhart now goes towards full forward. Jovanovic back on the ground. Can't take the mark. Ball at ground level. Picked up Steve Rickett. He's tackled. Crashing through the pack. Phyllis. He's tackled. Ball comes out. In fact, the player comes out. I can't see the footy. There's about 7 or 8 or 9 play quarter.
34. This is ridiculous.
We'll be going home on Thursday, the way we're going.
God.
So the ball comes out to Razmosky. Nice little handball comes to Fantella. Round the body looking for Tobin. Gets around his opponent too easily.
Always
Tobin
gonna kick that one.
picked it up as the
On the
siren
side.
sounds for Belpost Hill. Caleb.